Greetings, my name is Christopher Paisley. I'm a Philadelphia public school teacher. This is my YouTube channel, Inside White Fragility. Today I'd like to talk about exploring white fragility, debating the effects of whiteness studies on America's schools. Now this is my book. It's finally out. Actually, it has been out now for 3 weeks. I'm not sure if anybody knows that or not. I made a couple of references to this in a couple of videos, but the people who watch this channel, the people who subscribe, and I really appreciate your support. The book is out. It's been out for a couple weeks. You can go onto Amazon and make a purchase. I'm including the link to the book in the description of this YouTube video. I'm going to make it really simple. Go into the description, click on the link, and please buy the book. All right. I'm going to be upfront with you. The price of the book, people may think it's a little high, and I personally think it is a little high, but I have no control over the price of the book. This book is published by a publisher called Rowman & Littlefield. It's a small academic publisher, so they have to charge a little bit more money because they're a smaller academic press, and that's just how it goes. If it was published by a mainstream press, like, for example, Bree Pickower's book, which I went over a couple days ago in a video called Reading, Writing, and Racism, that's Beacon Press. That's the same press as Robin DiAngelo. That's a mainstream press, and they can charge half the price. And then they have probably 10 times the amount of promotion, 100 times the amount of promotion. Bree Pickower's, ideas of anti-whiteness, anti-America, anti-capitalism, anti-individualism, and all those things, they have the backing of DiAngelo, and, this whole movement. My little old, exploring white fragility, debating the effects of whiteness studies on America's schools. This is basically David versus Goliath. So I'm David. This book is David. And the only way that this is going to have any kind of impact or have any kind of an effect is if people like you literally go on to the website and purchase the book and spread the word and go on and rate the book. I'm going to ask you to read it, and hopefully you'll find it valuable and you can give it a 4 or 5 star rating, maybe even write a little review and maybe share it on social media so we can get out the word. Because seriously, let's be honest, this is David. This is David in the David versus Goliath. This book is a slingshot. Okay, this little book here, Exploring White Fragility, Debating the Effects of Whiteness Studies on America's Schools, this is a slingshot that is trying to take down critical race theory, parts of anti-racism, white fragility, Ibram X. Kendi, Robin DiAngelo, and the whole big gigantic apparatus that is now anti-white, anti-American, anti-meritocracy, anti-capitalism. They want to frame the United States of America as a racist, oppressive country. They want to bring in socialism. They want to bring in globalism. They want to teach your children that identity is the most important thing. More important than values, more important than content of character. The most important thing they want to teach your children, and they want to literally indoctrinate new teachers to teach your children, that your identity is the most important thing, and that things like love and compassion and critical thinking and hard work and anger management and time management and things like that, they're not universal values. Those things are white cultures, and they're going to use it so that they can divide and they can push their socialist message. So what can you do about it? I'm going to tell you right now what you can do about it. You can support a book like this that took me a year to write and research. You can support a book like this, and then maybe you can even read it. You can buy it, put it on your shelf, and then maybe you can even read it. And you can learn what is anti-racism, what is critical race theory, what is whiteness studies, what are some solutions, what can we do about it? How can we bring back literal instructional integrity, instructional rigor to our schools? How can we bring back universal values to our schools? That's what this book talks about. It talks about real values. It talks about ways of getting back to the basics of how we can bring back instructional rigor, how we can bring back universal values, and how we can literally teach our children how to judge a person by the content of their character and not the color of their skin, and how to teach our children to be successful, to have a good quality of life, to be a good person, to be a good citizen, and to try and get back to some of the fundamental things that this country was founded on. Again, Exploring White Fragility, Debating the Effects of Whiteness Studies on America's Schools. That's the name of the book. This is the slingshot. I am David. I have no chance in this big game, especially when people look at the book and they go, it's a book. Great, whatever, and next, $32, no thanks. I need your help. I'm being honest with you. And I'm not going to make any money off of this. I'd have to sell 10,000 copies of this book to maybe break even on the money that I invested in all the things that I had to do to write this book. The things that I had to purchase, the different research licenses and the different research apps I needed, and on and on. I'm not going to give you a sob story. I guess my point is this. I'm not going to get rich. I'm not going to make money. It's not about the money. It's about the message. It's about the First Amendment in the United States, okay? This has not been silenced yet. This has not been canceled yet. I'm pretty proud of that. I'm pretty proud of being a Philadelphia public school teacher and coach and certified Pennsylvania counselor with a master's in multicultural education who teaches for a living. I still teach. This is my 24th year teaching in Philadelphia. I still teach. And guess what? I criticize, I debate critical race theory. I criticize and I debate anti-racism. I criticize and I debate white fragility. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that, but I'm doing it. And I'm not doing it because I want to be a racist or push white supremacy. I'm doing it because I care, because I say this should be a place, classrooms in America should be a place for critical thinking. It should be a place where we can have a debate, about ideas, okay? The system should not be, here's one idea. If you disagree, we're going to cancel you. Here's one idea. If you disagree, you suffer from white fragility. I'm Ibram X. Kendi. You either agree with me and you're an anti-racist, or you disagree with me and you're a racist and you're a white supremacist and you suffer from anti-blackness. Is that how you have a conversation? Is that how you have a debate? Is that how you teach our students critical thinking? No. Okay? Buy the book. Buy the book. Support it. Dare to support it. Dare to say, you know what? I don't agree with all this stuff, and I'm not going to keep silent about it. I'm going to say this is America, and we have a right to have a conversation about these ideas. That's what it's all about. Look, I'm getting all fired up about it. It's because I care about it. It's because I care. And I hope I can convince you to care so you can go on, you can buy the book, okay? You can spread the word, you can share it on social media. You can go onto Amazon, make a purchase. And if you don't want to purchase it through Amazon, I'm going to give you a link to Rowman and Littlefield so you can directly purchase it from the publisher, because there's some people who don't want to support Amazon. They've written to me, and you can have options on how you want to do it. But that's the point of this video, okay? I'm asking you. I don't charge money for this channel, and I never will. I know there's people who put up Patreon links, and they ask for a donation. I don't have a Patreon link. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for donations. I'm a full-time teacher, okay? I have a day job. I'm not asking for donations. And I didn't monetize this channel. I have enough subscribers and enough watch hours where YouTube has asked me, do I want to monetize and advertise? The answer is no, I do not. I don't want to do that. This channel is always going to be free. This channel is always going to be commercial free. So I'm not asking for any of that. But I am asking you to support this book, and in another way, support this idea. Support this idea that we can have a conversation, that we can have a dialogue, that we can disagree, but we can respectfully talk about it and come up with alternative solutions that everybody agrees with. That's what this is all about. So my final pitch, please, seriously, because I know how it is. Yeah, I'll buy it later, tomorrow, next time. No, now, right now. Go into the link, go into the description of the YouTube channel, right now. Click on Amazon, pick up a copy. It'll get to your house in a couple of days. After you read it, go on, write a quick review, go on, give it a rating, and spread the word. I'm asking you to do it. Here's the slingshot. This is the slingshot. We are David. We have to go up against Goliath. We have to start somewhere. So please do it. Please consider doing it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, okay? I support the message. I support freedom. I support America, individualism. I want to have a conversation. I want to make things better. I care about justice. I care about people. Buy the book. Let's have a conversation.